surprising me. I don't really get drunk, but my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity, you suck, gon' make way for a prodigy.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every still stainless. I can make a thing go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope real changes. I'ma get it started. Please give me a party. Cause this the type of beat that gets the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we make the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to be the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. Never get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Y'all in the new town, I already feel that it's time for me. I'm picking up duck down with the big crowd, they already going by the size of me. I don't really get drunk.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see TJ Hawkinson. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Panthers and the Bills on EA Sports.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Barber. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And a little spin cycle. 1-to-1 now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first down. Barber. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, TJ Hawkinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Carolina. 59 yards. Every defensive staff works on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw. Barber. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they get 17 more on that one. Another first down. Looking to throw. Barber. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from 6 yards away. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Barber.
He's got Mingo.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Mingo.
49 yards.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber.
They'll air one out deep from Mingo.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo
with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. 1 play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was.
their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance as he'll start again on 1st down.
To throw from his end zone. Barber.
Open man is Mingo. Complete.
And they work this out past the 25. On 1st down, Barber.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Mingo
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
But the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Barber flush to his right.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
On 1st and 10, Barber.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Barber. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo, 65 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. And this is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came...
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champs, gotta go, we don't move, it's scary.
Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less, flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way, richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You gotta love.
Nice W today, man.
Fix my cheeks real quick.
It's week 15 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see TJ Hawkinson. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing on first down. Barber. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Barber. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barber forced out to his left. Sheds off the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On first down, Barber. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back to throw. Barber. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Here now, second and 4. Looking to throw. Barber. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect...
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play,
so take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Back to throw. Barber. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. And he's got his man on the out route. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Barber. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10. Barber. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down. Barber. And he will find his man on the outside. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
8 yards.
To throw on 2nd down. Barber. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Barber. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. T.J. Hockenson from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Barber. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Looking to throw. Barber. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been sensational so far, already up over 300 yards passing in the first half alone as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. As the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Panthers about ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they've played all season. Sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Their mobile, agile quarterback. 72 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
And he's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdown passes, and then last drive finished it off with a touchdown run. We'll see what he can do here. 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And Some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. Barber. This is caught by Hawkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Barber. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease. They certainly...
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Barber. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. 51 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake because
it got his man complete. A big play there for Carolina. 56 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Barber. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Barber. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone.
It's a sweet. What? It's a sweet. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games. We playing for keeps. Yeah. It's sweet. It's my time. I know Patek Philippe. They was yapping. I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot. I don't creep. Can't call it lucky. I give it my all every day of the week. I see it cry at the bottom. Ain't with that. I come to the peak.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see T.J. Hockenson. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Panthers and the Seahawks, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. It's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Let's go.
On first down, Barber flushed out right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Barber steps away to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Barber eluding the pressure right. He gets away from one. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now
they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Last drive on their opening drive, he finished it off with a touchdown run of his own. And now they begin here, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber, he's going to let this one go deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Back to throw. Barber. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll air one out deep from Mingo.
And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 53 yards. Looking to throw. Barber. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position. Yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 1st and 10, Barber. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Back to throw. Barber. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again.
Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson, 28 yards.
And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down. Barber.
That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Barber. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
T.J. Hawkinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was able to find T.J. Hawkinson with a touchdown connection on the previous drive. Now they start here 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Barber.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. On 1st down, Barber. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Barber. Touchdown, Panthers. T.J. Hawkinson with career touchdown number 70.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Looking to throw on second down. Barber flush to his right. And he's taken down right at the 45. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-hand blowout material. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Looking to throw. Barber. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. T.J. Hockenson, 38 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And the Panthers coming out now. And not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try to meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down. Barber. He's got it. And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Barber. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Panthers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in a blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Field, here come the Panthers. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On first down, Barber. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On 1st and 10, Barber. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches landing.
Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And, Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback, I used to bust the covers off of Snapchat. Shorty trying to come up on the bands 'cause we don't give a. Uncle Sam.